won't have that anymore. But here we go, game number 1. A reminder that these are the teams that have got all of the advantages now in our bracket. They have got 3 opportunities to be heading through to next Saturday as Itachi is going to start us off in the best way possible.
Yeah, this is just a bit of a slow rotation back for Ocelon. He's playing for the boost steal in the corner. However, Freaky moving up.
However, and Itachi is going to be a very interesting one to watch throughout this season. But for any of you out there who aren't fully aware of who he is, rather than going too much into it, he is going to try and show off himself just what he is capable of. Infield pass over to him, and he goes for pure power.
I love that pass from Ronicky as well. Ronicky's such
the legendary tweet that they always do after getting through open qualifiers, usually of, oh, we got through without dropping a game.
Yeah, it's the classic for sure. Oh my goodness, the speed of Ronicky.
Wow.
Devo's just stuck this one up for him in the middle. And Ronicky was so fast into position. That's beautiful. And, you know, he's spiraling, he's twisting.
Team 3 goals is typically already good enough, even though it is so early in the game. So Fadeaway got to figure it out, and this has not been the way to do it. That's 4. Everybody on the board now for Barca Esports, and what a way to have your first weekend in the RLCS.
Yeah, this is impressive. There's no denying the clinical nature.
I haven't necessarily ever done that well from losing positions. I've typically found better results when, you know, they get a goal or 2 up and then just get to hang on and exploit your mistakes instead of doing against them. But Freaky has found them something. It is a nice goal from him. Well, they've got a quadruple up.
Clip it. Freaky scored a good goal. It's happened. He's there. It's possible every time.
Yeah, it's certainly not a criticism at all when we do say, oh, you know, they're hitting it as hard as possible. Very much, especially with the speed that we do play at, it's something that's almost required as Freaky has now doubled up his goal tally. And he's cut the lead in half. 42 seconds here. And maybe, just maybe, Fadeaway can pull off.
Always been his style of play. Wait for the other team to do something wrong and then punish them for it. So pretty much what happened there. It's actually whiffing on the back wall. Half a chance for Ocelon at the near post, and he's put it in. We have a game.
And just out of nowhere, Fadeaway have turned this all around. Ocelon just comes in. He has got no other doubt about was very tame, and Itachi will clear long. Barca can just let this one die now, but Ronicky decided to hit it anyway. I don't think he was in any real trouble, but might as well get one more. Give Itachi the hat trick.
Like you say, there was no need for this. They could have let the ball bounce back into their own half and they would have won the game, but they've gone for another goal and they've got it. So completely shutting down that little spree of momentum that was swinging in Fadeaway's favor. But still, it's a bit, maybe a few worrying signs there for Barca towards the tail end of that game. I don't like the way they're clearing the ball too often. It's going straight down the middle. They look great. They look like easily one of the best teams in the region right now. But, you know, defensively, not a great showing in game 1 here. Certainly towards the end of it. That's a good shot by Freaky, and again, the defense is sleeping for Barcelona.
Well, not necessarily sleeping, more getting knocked out by Tigray. Ronicky gets clipped on his way, and he will be removed. A lot more long clears all the time. Instead, you know, whilst the passes haven't necessarily been amazing or as effective as they'd like them to be, they are attempting them a lot as it's dunked in. Itachi has got himself his 4th in 2 games, and it's really out of nowhere.
It shouldn't be happening at this level. Freaky should know better than to hit that ball straight down the middle of 3 goals in a row at the end of the last game. It looks like they have figured this one out just fine.
Yeah, certainly an even game so far. Very much seemed like a blip, but Ocelon comes in with a wrecking ball. And a rare time where Barca just have no one on the backboard for them.
Yeah, they had this exact same problem for the first goal of this game. The backboard was completely wide open. So as soon as it shot, they didn't have anybody chasing it down either. So consistent problems for Barcelona in defense again. They're showing lots of weaknesses between these games. Luckily for them, their offense is just carrying them anyway. Devo with the reset and the goal.
You know, sometimes given how topsy-turvy his last few years have been, we forget just how mechanically gifted Devo really is. I'll start feeding him if he's going to start hitting goals like that. We'll try and get the one touch. Ocelon will keep the pressure going. Gets one touch to set himself up. Infield pass, another touch. What? And Ocelon is willing to try and show off just as much as Devo.
This second touch was ridiculous. How did he get that much power on it? Just sent it flying into the top corner, and Ronicky was...
though, too quick to read it. Definitely seems like Barca have gone for that play a few too many times. Fadeaway doing a much better job of trying to get ahead of those now. Itachi wants to give his team one more opportunity. It's already up. Devo will, however, be the one to put the ball to the floor. And Fadeaway have got us to 1 each.
Wow, that's the first game that Barca have lost today. So well done, Fadeaway, taking it from them. Thoroughly deserved game also. There were too many defensive... they might have had to, in the old system, wait half a year, maybe longer, to have the opportunity of playing a team like Barcelona in this kind of competition. That's a great goal by Ronicky, reminiscent of Ocelon's in the last game, except this one, he wasn't slowed down at all, just straight in off the wall. No time for the defense to react.
And this very much highlights why Ronicky...
Yeah, that's not been working for us, and they made the passing play instead. That's really for Barca. I still think that's what they have to focus on. Start passing the ball out of defense. Oh my goodness, Tigre, are you joking? He's just walked through everybody with about 10 boosts at his disposal. I don't know how exactly this has worked.
And unfortunately for Barca, this is the second time that you think he had the block anyway. But my goodness, that was a scary moment. You just saw Fadeaway glance past the ball as they went for the infield pass. Now a shot over to the top corner. And it's golden striker Ronicky who delivers again.
Of course it would be Ronicky. What a strike. That is not even a dodge into the ball. He's had to use his second jump.
Oslan would like to see this one, but he's got zero boost. Fully commits to it either way. Devo does find the block. Very veteran maneuver there from Devo. Manages to kill the ball, and Barca Esports, on the back of Ronicky's impeccable shooting, have got themselves to double match point.
And it really was.
Get through before his ex-teammate take to the screen. Tachi, does he have Ronicky around? He did spot it late. Now Freaky one-on-one, and you can't give him that sort of space. Freaky is still as clinical as ever.
That is actually a great pass by Ocelon. You know, I've been criticizing Barca today for clearing the ball straight down
off the clock. Double commit as well. Barca just haven't got anything going here.
Yeah, Barca are, you know, kind of playing into Fadeaway's plan here. And once again, Fadeaway are there to shut down a weak clear ball. And I'm waiting to see when Barca will attempt a dribble in defense, a 50-50 in defense, because really quick transitional plays that they love to do. I think the solution for Barca is just as simple as driving into the ball. Just get behind the ball and force the 50. You can't get past this Fadeaway lineup with clears. They are just sending everything back in, and what a play by Ocelon. Backboard undefended, but to read that bounce is still incredibly impressive. Off game one looking, I would say, on another level compared to the competition Fadeaway have played against today. And they were definitely caught off guard by the speed and the power shots that Barca were sending at them. But they've adapted, and they're starting to get a better read on these touches. And it's on Barca now to adapt, to do something different. And they don't need to adapt permanently. All they need to really do is play 30 seconds or a minute of a slower style of gameplay.
So far, definitely seems like they have got a level or two extra they can go to. As there's another shot from Ronicky. Did have it targeted for the top corner. They'll be happy to get some bodies in the way, but he's still around Devo this time. Right into the bottom corner, and it's a fantastic start for Barca Esports.
Wow, did Itachi get around that well? He had to do some catching up after Devo backboarded that.
Every single one of those to fall to, and it was Ronicky yet again. Fadeaway, this has been a complete collapse from them in our opening 2 minutes. We have seen them start to rally once before, but weren't able to quite finish the job. And now they're put into the exact same position. Ronicky puts Barca up by 3. And it's like game one all over again, but this time they have to make the comeback.
Yeah, when you put Barca in this final third.
And the question really will become, how would this look if they managed to score that open net earlier on? What position would they have been in? Instead, they have got so much work to do, but Freaky will be happy to keep his stellar run going. They've got one back.
Yeah, Ronicky will be a bit annoyed with himself here, but also a bit
blasted straight in his car. The game of Rocket League, my friend, it is not a game of dodgeball. Well, I'm not going to get any points for that one. Ronicky infield, over to Itachi, back to Ronicky!
Wow.
Gorgeous Rocket League from Barca Esports, and that should seal it.
That's just beautiful. Great play by Itachi again, and he's had some phenomenal assists today, but that one really stands out.
One more for the flare, couldn't quite find it. That would have been the perfect way to round off his first ever day in the RLCS. I think overall, he'll be happy enough, as Fadeaway will drop down to a 2-1 record. Barca Esports have qualified for Stage 2.
Impressive stuff from both teams, and still honestly a really impressive performance by Fadeaway, who are having a great run here.